The Road to the CFR is presented by the Edmonton Destination Marketing Hotels, Northlands, the Canadian Professional Rodeo Association, and iLink Media Group in partnership with Travel Alberta. What we've had is a great set of team roping so far, brought to us by our friends from CVS Controls Limited. And Doug, it has been an awfully good scramble. We're getting ready for our first team, and a tough team roping it has been so far.
Down inside, we've got Steele DePauli head side, Casper Roy heel side, riding the team roping horses of the year. In the heading and heeling division, outside, and the head loop does not fit today. These cowboys needed to hustle. It has not been their kind of finals rodeo. They were a 16-2 at a no time. Last night, they struck for a bit of cash in the round. They were 10 seconds flat. Today, we've got another no time to mark up against their names, and that will take them out of contention in the aggregate. You can miss one steer here, but you better not miss two. Inside, Levi Simpson, John Robertson. That's Levi Simpson on screen right there. The header this time. Turn the horse around. You'll notice they're using nylon ropes today, and those ropes are not tied to the saddle horn. John Robertson is from Polson, Montana, and we get an opportunity to watch him today. Unbelievably, our second place team at year end has not turned in a qualified time yet. Look out today. Long reach, that's a good fit. That is not. Good Lord.
It. You know, you don't expect that team right there to struggle like they have, because they've been so dominant over the last couple of years, and earlier this season at some of our Road to the CFR stops, they were just unstoppable. So they're struggling here at this Canadian Finals Rodeo. Tough break right there as we get ready for our next team, and it should be Clint Bueller and Brett McCarroll going to be getting ready next.
Number one at year end, they're still number one in the Canadian standings. Great looking buckskin horse right there as Clint balances his loop, making sure he's got it done right. He'll nod for the steer, and we need to leave that barrier up as he leaves. Steer's a little slow. Nice clean head loop. Whoa, no. Has to cowboy up and ride up a bit to get a heel loop on that steer. We've only got one heel in there. 6.8 seconds was the running time. We give him 5 seconds in penalties from our Wrangler Pro officials for only one heel in the loop instead of two. We make it all 11.8 seconds with the penalty included. Cowboy was about ready to throw, and the steer was on the wrong side of his horse. He did well to kick up and cowboy up and still get a heel in the loop.
We're going to go to Vernon, British Columbia, and Cardston, Alberta. Jackson Lewis and Riley Wilson. A couple of veteran cowboys and very good ones. Now, so far, they picked up a 4-5 split back in round number 2, but haven't won a whole lot of money so far to better their position in this Canadian standing. So let's watch, see if they can get it done, because this is two very capable cowboys. Jackson on the header side, throws that loop out there, got him. Okay, Riley, pick up 2 right here. That's the run we have been expecting from these guys throughout. And a 6-2 clean right there. Very nice work.
To take the lead in the round, and I don't think that's going to hold up. That's a long throw on the head side. Watch Jackson. He swings right up over top of the chute. Long throw, fits. Now watch Riley. Steer's going to get out in front of him a bit. Yeah, good job. 6-2. Our fastest run of the rodeo has been down in that 4-second range, so we can be quicker. Brett Boss is from Ponoka. He is a farrier, a horseshoer, when he's not competing in the world of rodeo. Chad Johnson on the heel side, one of our 2-event cowboys. Long head throw. No money on the backside, no heel catch. Chad Johnson will head back on out of the arena. He's got a tie-down roping horse to prepare. He'll be coming up later in a moment in the tie-down roping. No time for that team. Outside, long reach right there, and no fit on the heel side. Clay Eulery, the youngster right there, 4th generation Alberta team roper. On the Palomino horse is from Two Hills, Alberta. Matt FAWCETT from Stettler is competing at his 5th Canadian Finals rodeo. He's over there on the heel side. He is very, very accurate. We see great horses in the world of professional rodeo in Canada in the team roping division. This kid is super. Good swing inside. Uh-oh. Yep, we've got him. Never hurts to fish a little. There, we've got heels on the backside. Now, let's listen to the time. 7.2, 7.2. That'll drop them in second place by a full second. Long reach. That loop wasn't going to fit. He let it lay for just a moment, but that's a good shot on the heel side. Cleaned that one up nicely. Full marks to Matt FAWCETT that time. Good deal.
Well, Travis Goulet and Taylor Brower are going to move in right now. And, of course, they have not had the kind of success that we've expected. Some of the teams in this team roping that we look for big things from have struggled just a little bit, Doug. And let's see what they can do. Now, they have a split of fifth so far. Not a whole lot of money. They have a no time and 11 flat in their other 2 rounds. But, again, these guys are too good for this to continue for much longer. So let's see what we're going to be able to do. Good job on the head side. Pick up 2 right there. Did we get 2?
You bet we did.
I think we did.
Yes,
That
sir.
is what we anticipated they would be like all week long. 5 and 2, you were right. The 6 and 2 was not going to hold up. Will 5 and 2? That's the question.
Trav is going to email and throw this head loop out there. Look at that. Yahoo! Go left. There's a nice throw on the heel side. Took his shot right when he had it. First opportunity. That's going to earn him some money. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. It paid off that time. Roland McFadden and Trent TUNKE might benefit from seeing that run ahead of him. That kind of gets your blood pressure going a little bit. If somebody's just turned in a money-winning run. Roland is from FLEWELLING, Alberta. Trent is a Medicine Hat product cowboy. He's a Canadian Cowboys Association champion. Roland's got him. That's a good shot. Come on, Trent. You bet. That is one swinging it around the corner. He just stalled that heel loop a little bit. That worked very well. Running time looks good. 4 and 5, Dave.
Well, they had a 2-3 split earlier, 4-5 split in round 2. Then the no time last night, they came back big time with a 4 and 5. On the other side of the coin were this team, who started very, very well with a couple of go-round wins and then took the no time last night. Can they bounce back? These are the youngsters. These are the kids we've been watching. Colton Schmidt right now getting ready. With TYREL FLEWELLING over on the other side. A 4-7, a 4-4 in their first 2. Then that costly no time last night has dropped them out of top spot. Let's see if they can get back there right now. Quickly on the head side and backside. Yes! Hey, I'll tell you what. There is absolutely ice water in the veins of those 2 young men. And they're in at 4 and 5. Duplicating our fastest time so far. You're right, and tie for the lead. And oh man, they have made this team roping awfully interesting right there. Look at that. And then TYREL looks over at his partner and says, "Hey, you did good, buddy." Yeah, they both did. 4 and 5.
He did really well. His horse was parked. That steer was going away from him. He reached and it worked out. If you would have told me that coming into this round of rodeo, Dale Scott-a-Pole and Stacy Cornett would not have had a steer down, I would have said, No. Come on, Dale, let's get this one caught. Oh, and it's happened again.
Oh, my goodness.
Good Lord. 4 times, back-to-back, no times. At least they're consistent. Good Lord.
That's the kind of consistency you really don't want to have. That's a tough, so far, just a tough go. Now, I wonder if it gets into your mind, at some point you just feel like, hey, we're snake bit. There's nothing we can do. All right, Chase Simpson, Claresholm, Alberta. Brady Davies of Medicine Hat. Of course, Chase been a Canadian champion. These 2 guys, very, very capable. Had a 2-3 split in our opening round, then the no time. 13-8 last night. They got about $3,400 a piece won so far, and they're not going to add to that total here today. Just unable to get it done on the backside, and as a result, the no time for Brady Davies and Chase Simpson.
You try and throw that heel loop in there ahead of the steer and ask the steer to step into it. Let's see if the loop was there. It's there, and the steer kicked it back out again. Some days are just like that. 1 team left. Last team to win the money. The American Cowboys. Austin, Colorado is home to Jesse Sheffield. The cowboy in camera range right there with the checkered shirt on. Great cowboy. His partner is Ren Richard from Roosevelt, Utah. They won the round last night. Now, last night's round was a lot slower. 6 seconds flat to win the round last night. Right now, we need to be 4-4 to take the lead, and we've got it started. Unload. Look at this. Uh-oh. Steer got a little bit of a lead, lost a foot. We're adding 5. You bet we are. We'll listen to the times momentarily as they come up. Cowboys did well today. We've lost our feed. We'll have the time back to just a moment or 2. Reach out. Now he's going to slide some rope. There's 2 feet. Now watch 1 come out. 2 were in there slick and clean. Did not get the slack back the way he wanted. 5 and 4 and 5, 10.4.
Well, what that means is we got a couple of 4-5s atop the leaderboard. Colton Schmidt and TYREL FLEWELLING. They've been around this arena a couple of times. The other 4 and 5, from Roland McFadden and Trent TUNKE, their first place finish of the week. Hey, he lost his hat right there. It's the only thing that he did wrong in this entire afternoon so far. He dropped his hat. They're laughing about it as they head out of there. It's going to be an entire herd of cowboys visiting with Katie Lucas in just a minute. But how about CVS Controls Limited? They have been front and center with team roping in Canada for a long time.